Good morning. Welcome to Math Zoom. Okay. So, Mr. Wright is making everything crazy. But anyways,
Caesar?
so this is the math class. So we're going to address a few things right off the bat. Okay. One, my hope is to do this every single day like this, where each one of you get to come in and we actually have a math call. So the device audio is your ability to talk. Okay. So if you want to be able to talk, you have to turn it on. If you don't, then you don't have to. So don't feel obligated where you actually have to be on video with me here. So that was a question in the chat. So if you have a question, hit me in the chat, and I can answer directly as we go on, because my screen flashes orange when it does it. Okay? So again, the goal is to do this every single day. So as of right now, the predominant time that I think we're going to do this, okay? So at 10 o'clock every day, we're going to do our math lesson. Okay? And that way it gives me enough time to record it and put it on Google Classroom for everybody to see it if they couldn't make the video. 10 o'clock every day, we're going to do video. Okay? So the follow-up to that. So apparently quite a few of us were overwhelmed with how much work we were getting last week. So we're going to pull that back a little bit. Okay? I can't tell you that it's not going to be that you're still doing stuff for 4 hours a day. We were originally trying to go for 6. Okay, so we're going to try to pull it back to 5. Okay, so no, we're working on that, but it's going to be a trial error process. Okay, so this week, here is your goal for iReady. Okay, 4 topics for the week. Okay. So that can be 1 topic a day, and then you can even skip a day. Okay, so just 4 topics in a week for math. Okay.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, ma'am.
can we do like the 4 topics in one day?
Sure.
Alejandra.
Mm-hmm.
Alejandra.
Yes.
Be quiet.
Alejandro, I don't see it day by day. I only see it at a week view. Okay. So if you do it all on Monday, if you do it all on Tuesday, if you do it all on Wednesday, you could do it Sunday night. You can still get it.
Would we have everything daily?
So I will still assign things daily, but I'm going to try to give it at a big week view, some of the bigger things like the iReady minutes and everything like that, where that way you can do it at your own pace, and it's just a week goal instead of a daily goal.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, sir.
what grade did you start learning about the real algebra?
Well, you've been learning real algebra since 3rd grade.
Okay.
So they always put those question marks. That's real algebra. It's just basic algebra if you don't realize that you're doing it.
Oh,
Yeah. Because essentially those marks is reasons that you haven't known. Okay.
Mr. Wright,
Somebody else said my name. Yes.
what are we gonna do today?
We're going to get into conversions. Okay. We're going to get into some of the basic conversions, as I hope you already
We need
know.
Google because I cannot do my work.
Okay. So
Yeah, it won't let me do my work on
conversions,
this.
so inches, miles, and then probably we'll also get into weight.
Mr. Wright,
I know, but we just have to download
Mr.
it.
Wright,
Somebody else.
your mic is lagging.
My mic is, or your mic?
Your mic.
Okay.
my mic is perfectly fine.
Let's get into So how many inches are in a feet or in a foot?
12.
12.
12 inches in 1 foot. How many feet are in a yard?
How many feet in what?
A yard?
How many in the yard? How many feet in the yard? My dad taught me this. I can't remember. Isn't it 100?
So there's 3 feet in 1 yard.
Yeah, I thought it was 3.
Okay.
Which is 1 feet.
But
3 feet in 1 yard.
we're on 1 mile.
3 feet in 1 mile.
How many feet are in 1 mile?
36.
5,200.
Wait, how much is a mile?
It's miles. So have you ever been to a football game?
Yes, there's 100 yards, right?
So you know the track around a football field?
Yes.
That's a quarter mile. So you'd have to run it 4 times. So you can walk. Okay.
So basically, the whole track is a quarter.
It's a quarter. So 1 of 4. You have to run it 4 times to become 1 mile. So
It's 48.
what?
48.
4 quarters in a mile.
Oh, 4 quarters. Is this
So-
timetables?
5,280. That's how many feet are in a mile. But
I would never get that.
you're ever gonna have to use that is slim to none. Okay. But it's just the standard unit of measurement.
I would never guess that.
Let's talk about some weight real quick.
Mhm.
So how many ounces are in a pound?
16.
So there's 16 ounces in 1 pound.
Okay.
Okay. How many pounds are in a ton?
Okay.
Are we supposed to think about it or we can Google it up?
I'm hoping y'all know it.
18.
18?
Is it 18?
1,000.
I don't think 1,000 is the right answer.
No, but it's pretty
We
close.
will.
1,000 pounds in it. It makes a ton.
Wait, seriously?
How many pounds
No,
are in a ton?
I'm not sure.
2,000.
Oh my goodness.
There are 2,000 pounds
That is a lot.
in a ton. Okay. So next time anybody ever says they have a ton of stuff, you can make that's not 2,000 pounds.
Close it.
A lot of this is very, very
I think he likes it.
okay. So it's very, very simple conversion, but you just have to know the building blocks of it. Okay. So let's go through everything one more time. Okay. So how many inches are
What?
12.
12.
inches in 1 foot?
12.
How
You
many
gotta read. No, read it.
3.
3 feet in 1 yard, right? How many feet
Read.
are in a mile?
How many feet are in a mile? 24.
Nikki, that is correct.
24?
Nope, it's 5,280.
That's right, that's right.
Okay. So back to the weight though. How many ounces are in a pound?
16.
Nikki, I do not know why you can't hear me. You were hearing me just fine a second ago, but I don't know what happened. So you may want to back out.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah. So
I'm going to leave for a quick second.
okay, let's talk about weight real quick.
Mom,
How many ounces are in a pound?
I really need a new laptop.
You said what, Mr. Wright?
How many ounces are in a pound?
Yeah.
How many ounces in a pound? You just said it.
Mm-hmm.
I have very bad memories.
It says,
I
the
have to pick
connection
all of-
is not private.
Omit.
I do.
Okay.
So how many pounds are in a ton?
It's downloaded, but I can't use the
2,000.
browser.
Pounds is a ton.
2,000.
Isn't it
2,000.
2,000.
2,000?
Also, you don't have to send me the answer privately. You can just put it in the chat. Okay, you don't have to send it to me privately.
You need to find that.
Also, it sounded like somebody was struggling. Did somebody have a question?
I do.
What's up, Dan?
How much is in a ton?
2,000 pounds.
8,000 pounds.
2,000.
I mean,
2,000.
Right now.
2,000.
So that's how they weigh elephants.
Wait.
That's how they weigh elephants. That's typically a lot of times how you hear what size you measure the size of an elephant.
He's gonna eat something.
Okay.
So that's the building blocks of what we're going to do today. Okay? So
What?
let's start easy. Okay? So if I said you have 36 inches, how many feet do you have?
36 inches. How many feet will I have?
Huh?
3 feet.
3 feet. Right? If I have 72 inches, how many yards do I have?
70, what? Wait, you said 70 what?
If I have 72 inches, how many yards do I have?
2. 6 yards.
So I've heard 6 feet, I've heard 2 yards, or I've heard 6 yards, 2 yards.
Is it 34?
So the answer is 2 yards. Okay? Because if you have 72 inches, what you have to do is you have to convert it to feet before you go to yards.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay? So remember, you can take it step by step to get to that, right? So, Ricky just put in the chat, 36 is 1 yard, or 36 inches is 3 feet, right?
Yeah.
That's- I'm going to mute you because I can hear your mom, okay?
Where's that coming from?
So, that's the basic conversion table, okay? You're going to run into some tricky questions that everything's not going to come out nice, neat, and pretty, right? Like if I said you have 54 inches, how many feet do you have? Mm-hmm.
It just said my internet connection was unstable for there for a minute.
Well, you have 50
3? Isn't it 3?
No. You have
Okay, love you, mommy. God bless you. Be safe.
You have 36 inches.
So you have to take out your groups of 12 first because there's 1 foot for every 12 inches, right? So we have 54 inches. That's what we're looking for, right?
54, okay.
So count by 12. So 12,
12, 24,
Elijah,
36,
you want to
48,
do your work.
so
60.
60 is 5.
60.
Too big.
You can do your work first.
72.
Is 60 too big? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So it can't be 5. We have to go to 4. So that's 48, right?
Okay.
54.
50 what?
54 minus 48 is what?
11. 11.
Not right. 54 minus
Let me get my sheet of paper and a pencil.
30.
54 minus 48.
4 minus 48. Let's see.
Yes, you are correct. You don't have to put it in.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
I'm gonna go get a piece of paper and a pencil.
Okay. Let's not argue in the chat or I will say this. So, the correct
6.
answer is 6.
Yes, got it. Well, wait till last minute.
Minus 48 is 6. Okay. So what you have is you got 4 feet and 6 inches. Okay. Now, here's the remainder. Okay.
Yeah,
You'll understand that as that.
but since it's online school, I can't get it on paper.
Hey, do me a favor, everybody, if you will, mute yourself, and then if you have a question, unmute yourself and you can ask me in the chat. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Can you do, Elijah? Can you exit that right now and can Elijah do his work there
No,
on his computer?
yeah, because the same thing, he's gonna need the same thing that I needed and it's not working.
Alex, I can hear you.
My internet connection is unstable.
I called Tata, so he's
Alex,
gonna call
I
us
can
back.
hear you and see you.
I thought we can borrow the thing.
So it's working fine on my end for you.
I want to use Nana's instead.
Huh?
I'll use Nana's instead.
Okay. So that's the basic premise of it. Okay. It's not always going to be nice, neat, and pretty. Okay. If you think it is, how many of y'all are exactly 4 foot tall or exactly 5 foot tall? Some of y'all may be, but most of y'all are going to be somewhere like 4'8", 4'9", 4'10", 4'11", 5'1", 5'2", 5'3". Nice, neat, and pretty, where you're all out instantly, boom, I go from 4 feet to 5 feet. Go from 5 feet to 6 feet. It's not always like that. Ishan, do you have a question? Okay. So you have to think about that. It's not always going to be nice, neat, and pretty, okay? Because if somebody was 54 inches tall, they're actually 4 foot 6 inches, right? So I think Mr. Wright is 68 inches tall. So how tall am I in feet? Okay, so Mr. Wright is 68 inches tall. How tall?
About 5 feet.
You said 68.
I'm 68 inches tall.
Yeah, about 5 feet.
So how tall am I in feet?
So we're subtracting, right?
You're dividing. You're dividing 12 into 68.
5, about 5. Yeah.
5 feet and 8 inches.
Yeah, so I'm 5'8". Okay. So that's the basic premise of how this works. Quit. Somebody close the door outside so my puppy's freaking out. So let's talk about weight real quick. So there's 16 ounces in 1 pound, right?
Right.
So how many ounces are in 4 pounds?
64 in 64 in ounces, right?
You tell me.
No, no, that's wrong.
Do we agree with them or do we disagree with them? Caleb says
4.
do we agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree.
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 16 times 4. Okay.
Agree.
So sometimes it's going to go the opposite way. It's not always going to be you get given this amount. Tell me what this is, right? Like if I said somebody was 6'2", how tall are they in inches? Somebody is 6 foot tall and 2 inches. How big are they?
74.
Do we agree or disagree?
Agree. No, just, I think.
I think it's 74 because 12 times 6 is 72, plus the additional 2 would make it 74. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's going to be some growing pains with these videos. Okay, there's going to be times that Mr. Wright does a lot of great things. There's going to be some times that Mr. Wright does some silly things. Right? Like it probably would have been most wise for me to share my video the entire time where I was a huge screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
When
So-
is report?
Go ahead, Caleb.
When is report cards gonna come out?
That is a great question that I cannot directly answer to you right now. But I can
Okay.
put it in the teacher school group me and ask that question. Okay. But there's going to be some times and some growing pains. So if you at some point, message me. Okay. So like somebody already private messaged me over here in the screen to the side. Okay. You know how to do that? Questions, concerns, things that you think I can do better, tell me. Okay. Because like I said, there's a pretty good chance that we may not go back to school all year. So this may be how we do school for this 9
For
months.
the rest of the year?
There is rumors that things like that may happen. But as of
I
right
saw the news and it
Yeah.
said that it would be. Never
as of
mind.
right now, it's 2 more weeks. Okay. As of right now, it's officially 2 more weeks, but it may not be. It may go longer. It may only go the 2 weeks. Okay.
This sucks.
Yeah, it's all this stuff, but what about graduation? Will we
Mr.
ever
Wright.
graduate?
Well, I guess we have to graduate at home.
Okay. So first off,
Probably. Who said that?
It's
okay.
like online graduation, like
Hold on. Mr. Wright's talking.
Stop
One, remember, this video is being recorded, so please watch your language. Okay. 1. Okay. 2. As of right now, I do not know if graduation is going to be different or anything like that. Because as of right now, we're only out the next 2 weeks. So we're probably going to do this for the next 2 weeks. But we also have to be able to understand that this may go longer than 2 weeks. Okay. So I'm trying to plan for what the whole 9 weeks could look like where you're still learning and I'm still getting teaching.
Take some notes, okay?
Mr. Wright.
Everyone can hear you.
Hold on 1 second. If you have a question, hit me in the chat to the right. And then I can.
Hey, Mr. Wright.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
No worries.
Go ahead.
3. As of right now, graduation is still going on the same. There's not going to be anything that changes, anything different. Okay. When that information comes out that we may change, I'll let you know. But until then, everything's the exact same. There is no change. Nothing is different. Okay. But if it does,
What about space
y'all
camp?
literally told me y'all wanted
Switch
to play.
camp. No.
But we'll make y'all graduate with Roblox where y'all each have your own avatar and you just walk across the stage.
Yay.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
That's very cool. Yes.
That's a joke. But actually, there have been some people, I think, in Canada who did that. That's how they graduated.
On Roblox?
Yeah.
Roblox?
Where they created a Roblox avatar and they walked across the stage and got their diploma.
Well, I'm graduating on Minecraft because it's 10 times better.
Yeah, Minecraft.
So
Education edition.
I'm gonna answer some questions.
Edition.
Okay. 1, yes, I know what Discord is, but I'm probably not gonna get on your Discord server. Okay.
Just let you know.
2, as of right now, Space Camp is still, as far as I know, ongoing and set to go as normal. I think the commissioner was getting in contact with them to talk to them and make sure that everything was still going to be safe. But as of right now, they are still open and still running. So we're trying to get in contact with them to make sure that that is still the plan.
Yay!
Adapt and change. We will adapt and change. Okay. But as of right now, everything is still the status quo with it. Okay.
That's right.
Allie,
Today he tells me that he won't go back to school.
so what is
Let
your
me go back to school.
So if we don't have like any more school for the rest of the year, are you gonna tell us on Google Classroom?
You will have school regardless. Okay. You will get a grade for what you do in the Google Classroom. Okay. So what y'all did last week can be taken for a grade. What y'all do this week can be taken for a grade. Starting next week, period, no questions asked, grade as normal. Okay. Next week, grades will be taken as normal. That means for Mr. Wright, I have to take at least 3 grades per week. What you've done already these last 2 weeks, if you've actually been doing it, I'll give you the grade for it. Okay. To answer your question, school is still going to go on regardless, whether it is in the classroom or in the Google Classroom. Okay. Ms. Johnson, I think you got a question.
Mr. Wright.
I had a question because we were late. We were working on science, so we're just getting in here till the end of your meeting.
So I've actually recorded everything.
Okay.
I recorded the whole class, and here in just a second I'll pause it, and then it'll take me a few minutes to upload, and then it'll be up there for everybody to watch.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. So Roblox was kind of a joke, but kind of not a joke. If you don't have Roblox, you're not going to miss graduation if we do it like that. Okay, that was
We're doing it with Minecraft.
just a comment that was made. It's my one.
Man.
But really, a group of people did graduate using Roblox, and then they walked across the stage and got their diploma and walked off. Okay? The best thing I've seen, though, is going to one of those drive-in movie theaters where it's all posted on a screen and the people walk by, just pick up their diploma and keep walking.
It's because you don't have your hands on.
But, you know, see how everything goes. But as of right now, graduation is still normal. Everything's still normal.
When is graduation again?
That is a great question that I don't know off the top of my head. Frederick, do you have your hand raised? Do you have?
Well, my stuffed animals are kind of trapped in my locker, and if we don't go back to school, what are we gonna do about that?
Yeah, our stuff is in there.
Hold on. Frederick, your what's trapped in your locker?
Animals.
Okay. So again, as of right now, everything is still going with the normal status quo. Okay. As of right now, we're only out the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
To the classroom, and then we're going back. Okay. As of right now, that is the official plan, and that is the official announcement. Okay. However, Asa, our governor, Trump, our president, or anybody else really says that we need to change that plan, we will. But as of right now, we're out those next 2 weeks. So if Asa comes on today and goes, hey, we're canceling school, or
ACT Aspire.
public school, like inside the classroom the rest of the year, to make plans where we can go clear out lockers and everything.
Okay.
As of
What
right
about
now,
ACT?
aren't even allowed to go on campus except for one day. Okay. So the teachers can't even get on campus. So we'll handle it in the safest and best way possible. Okay. And somebody just asked ACT. ACT is, for the first time of my knowledge ever, will not be held this year.
What?
Okay.
My life is true.
There will not be an official ACT test given. Okay. However, as of right now, NWEA has not been canceled. Okay.
NWEA.
So ACT will not be held. We can't do it, or we bring everybody to the school at the time that was originally given. Okay. NWEA still may.
So what
have-
about for next year?
Next year it will happen as normal.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this year you will not take your end of year ACT. Is my
That's what I want to tell you somewhere away.
okay. So, does anybody else have any other questions, concerns?
Any questions?
I got nothing.
My mind's blank.